Everyone's calling Hamster Combat dead, but smart money is accumulating. I'm about to show you why this failed project could make you rich in 2025 when nobody expects it. What's up, everyone? Today we're diving deep into Hamster Combat, and I know what you're thinking. This token is dead, why are we even talking about it? But that's exactly why you need to listen to every word I'm about to say. When 95% of people give up hope, that's when the real money is made. I've been in crypto for 11 years, and I've seen this exact pattern play out dozens of times. Right now, Hamster Combat is sitting at a market cap of $136 million, down 75% from its all-time high. In the last 24 hours alone, it's dropped another 5%. The price is at $2 with 3 zeros, and most people think it's going to zero. But here's what they don't understand. This is exactly when you want to be buying, not selling. Let me break down why Hamster Combat is setting up for one of the biggest comebacks in crypto history and how you can position yourself to potentially turn a small investment into life-changing money. First, let's talk about the current state. Hamster Combat launched about 8 months ago and had a massive initial run that took it over $1. But like many crypto projects, it's been in a brutal bear market since then, bleeding 80% of its value. The token now sits with 3 zeros, which psychologically makes people think it's worthless. But here's what smart investors understand. Those zeros are exactly what creates the opportunity for massive gains. When a token goes from 0.02 of a dollar to even 2 cents, that's a 10 times return. If it hits 20 cents, that's 100 times. And if it reaches $2, you're looking at 1,000 times multiplier. This is the power of low-price tokens with strong fundamentals. Now, why do I believe Hamster Combat has those fundamentals? Let's look at the data. Despite the price decline, the project still maintains a $136 million market cap, which shows there's significant value and holder confidence. More importantly, the gaming ecosystem they built is still active with millions of users worldwide. But here's the key insight that most people are missing. We're at the exact moment in the cycle where the biggest opportunities are created. Right now, I'm seeing about 95% of crypto investors losing hope. When I post videos or look at other crypto content, the engagement is way down. People are exhausted, frustrated, and ready to give up. This is exactly what happened before every major crypto bull run I've witnessed in my 11 years in this space. The pattern is always the same: massive hype and FOMO, followed by a brutal bear market, then capitulation where everyone gives up, and finally the smart money accumulation phase before the next explosive move. I've seen this movie before with countless projects. People get excited, make money on the way up, then panic sell on the way down. They completely exit crypto, swearing they'll never come back. Then, 2 to 3 years later, when the next bull run starts, these same people FOMO back in at much higher prices, having missed the entire accumulation opportunity. Don't be those people. The time to accumulate is when everyone else is capitulating. When your friends and family think you're crazy for buying crypto, that's when you should be buying the most. Warren Buffett said it best: be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Let me give you a perfect example from my own experience. I want to show you how this exact pattern played out with PP Coin. PP followed the same trajectory as Hamster Combat. Massive initial pump, brutal 9-month bear market where it dropped significantly, and everyone thought it was dead. I was buying PP at $0.0000384 when everyone said it was going to zero. People called me crazy for accumulating during that 9-month downtrend. But I knew the pattern. I knew that when sentiment gets this bad, that's when the biggest opportunities emerge. And guess what happened? Pepe eventually exploded and made early holders massive returns. The same setup is happening right now with Hamster Combat. We're in that 8 to 9 month consolidation phase where weak hands are getting shaken out and strong hands are accumulating. This is the phase where generational wealth is built, but only for those who have the patience and conviction to hold through the darkness. Now let me share my strategy with you. I believe Hamster Combat has the potential to kill at least 3 zeros by the end of 2025. That would take it from 0.002 to $2, which is 1,000 times return. Even if it only kills 2 zeros and goes to 0.2, that's still 100x. And if you think that's impossible, remember that Hamster Combat already proved it can reach over $1 during its initial run. The key is diversification. I never recommend putting all your money into one project, no matter how bullish I am. My strategy is to build a portfolio of 5 different coins, with Hamster Combat being one piece of that puzzle. This way, even if 1 or 2 projects don't work out, the winners can more than make up for any losses. Here's the thing about crypto markets. They move in cycles, and timing is everything. Right now, we're in the accumulation phase. Most people are focused on day-to-day price movements, but I'm thinking about where we'll be in 12 to 18 months. When the next bull run starts, and new money floods into crypto, which projects do you think will benefit the most? Projects like Hamster Combat, that have maintained their communities and continued development during the bear market, will be the first to explode when sentiment turns positive. The gaming narrative is still incredibly strong in crypto, and Hamster Combat has one of the most engaged communities in the space. I want to address something important here. I know many of you got airdrops from Hamster Combat and might be sitting on tokens that are now worth much less than you hoped. My advice? Hold those tokens for 2025. Don't make the mistake of selling at the bottom just because you're frustrated with the performance. I've been actively trading and managing portfolios for over a decade, and I spend at least an hour every single day analyzing markets, even when I'm traveling. This isn't a hobby for me. It's my profession. And I'm telling you that Hamster Combat represents one of the best risk-reward opportunities I've seen in months. But timing is crucial. You can't just buy and expect immediate results. Markets don't move until there's money flowing in. Right now, there isn't massive capital flowing into crypto gaming tokens. But when that changes, and it will change, the early accumulation will pay off massively. Think about it logically. Hamster Combat has a strong brand, active community, working product, and has already proven it can achieve significant valuations. The fundamentals haven't changed, only the market sentiment has. And sentiment is exactly what creates these incredible buying opportunities. For those worried about the project being dead, remember that in crypto, projects can go dormant for months or even years before exploding to new highs. The key is identifying which projects have the right combination of community, technology, and timing to make that comeback. My prediction is that by 2025 to 2026, when most people have completely forgotten about Hamster Combat, that's when it will start its next major run. The people who accumulated during this dark period will be the ones celebrating while everyone else is FOMOing in at much higher prices. Here's my action plan for you. If you can afford to invest a small amount that you can completely forget about for 12 to 18 months, consider adding Hamster Combat to your portfolio. Don't invest money you need for bills or emergency expenses. But if you have some speculative capital, this could be one of the best opportunities of the decade. Remember, the goal isn't to get rich overnight. It's to position yourself for massive gains when the market conditions are right. That means buying when others are selling, holding when others are capitulating, and having the patience to let the market cycles work in your favor. I'll continue making videos about Hamster Combat and other opportunities as they develop. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. The next 12 months are going to be crucial for positioning in crypto, and I want to make sure you're prepared. In conclusion, while everyone else is writing Hamster Combat's obituary, I'm writing my accumulation plan. The 3 zeros that scare everyone else are exactly what create the opportunity for life-changing returns. Sometimes the best investments are the ones that make you feel uncomfortable in the short term, but could transform your financial future in the long term. Stay strong, stay patient, and remember, this is how generational wealth is built in crypto. Not through quick flips and day trading, but through identifying quality projects during their darkest moments and having the conviction to hold through the storm. What do you think? Are you ready to join me in this contrarian bet? Or are you going to wait until everyone else figures it out and the prices are 10 times higher? The choice is yours. But remember, opportunity doesn't wait for anyone.